the defense is playing as good as any other defense in the league. The 49ers particularly is playing as good as them. The offense, I mean, this O-line is top 3 in the league? I mean, let's just be honest here. Like, they are top 3. They don't allow sacks. Even though Sam Darnold, yes, he's throwing for 110 yards a game. That is not acceptable, okay? Eventually, if we do get into the playoffs, we're going to have to be throwing more. Because eventually teams are going to start to figure out that, well, we're only good when we can run the ball for 150 yards plus. But, yeah, I mean, great win. I mean, now we got Pittsburgh, Detroit, Tampa Bay, and New Orleans. So, I mean, they're all 4 winnable games if we win out. And an 8, baby. So, I mean, yeah, it could still be a winning season. I mean, the Bucks took a terrible loss today, absolutely terrible. They have Cincinnati next week. So, yeah, great win. And I do just want to say this for Greg, because I was talking to Greg about this. We were having the Baker Mayfield conversation. He's not on the team anymore, so it doesn't really matter now. But, I mean, seriously, does anyone doubt that if he was in a situation where the run game was giving him 150 to 200 yards a game rushing, he couldn't be able to even manage the game better than this? Like, Sam Darnold did a fine job, for sure. Seattle's defense is not the best, so it makes sense. But at the same time, I'm just happy we won, man. I really am. I got the cold right now, so I don't seem as excited as I normally would, but this is awesome, man. I mean, think about it. If the Saints beat the Bucks last week, we're in first place. So,
why are we still talking about Baker Mayfield, dude?
So, yeah. All right. That's all I gotta say. Anthony from Charlotte, C3, you're the best. Keep motherfucking pounding, baby.
I mean, keep pounding, but it's like, dude, look, if I never hear the name Baker Mayfield again for the rest of my life, it'll be too soon, man. Look, I mean, and no one's even saying, I think, Sam Darnold is a definite long-term answer. Like, we're just impressed that this dude is doing enough. He's doing enough. And I don't care about what any of the numbers say, what the run game was. Sam Darnold has looked him and PJ Walker have actually looked competent under center. Baker Mayfield never did that. If you're a fan, wish him success with the Rams and move on, man. Because it's really, dude, we have to worry about the future now, and the future that's very much in our hands.
Cody, you are 100% wrong with that, but I'm not going to argue the point, because where you are right is Baker Mayfield is gone and it's time to stop talking about him. I agree with the caller 100%, Anthony. Like, once again, you can go back and look at the stats of the first 2 games. Baker didn't lose, but we still lost. You can go back and throw in 150 rushing yards in those games, see if we don't win them. Baker had 1 bad game. Then beyond that, he played pretty well, or at least what you saw today. At least what you saw today, Baker played that. Dude, you can play that all you want to, but the stats do not lie. Stats don't lie, man. Go back and look at it.
All the time.
They do.
Okay, so you're telling me, and I didn't want to get into this. You're telling me in the first 2 games against the Giants and the Cleveland Browns, where Baker Mayfield drove down the field to win the game, and we had bad calls and defense lose it.
He didn't win the game.
He drove down the field to win the game, and we had bad calls and bad defense. You're telling me if you don't give him 150 rushing yards instead of 35, the game's not different?
Dude, he didn't ever get over 200 yards.
I'm just asking, man.
He never crested 200 yards passing. Let's go to the next call.
He never did.
Yeah, he was terrible. Greg, bad take.
No, it's not a bad take.
Hey, I love it. I love it. Take over, because people are hating on me. Greg, throw the tomatoes at Greg now.
Yeah, hey, throw them at me, but I'm not wrong.
What's going on, C3 family? D, Sanford, North Carolina. Had to call in to talk about how excited I am about my Panthers. Laugh at me if you want to. We still got a chance. But doggone, Deontay daggone, punch him in the forehead. Foreman was running all over the place. Chuba was solid. Frankie Lubu was Lubu. And J.C. Horn was making his claim as the best cornerback in the game. Yeah, we had some mistakes. Yeah, the offense stalled out a little bit, but Sammy D was doing his thing. Terrence Marshall catching balls with his knees, people. He's catching balls with his knees. solid win, running the ball, smash mouth defense, made Geno look like the Geno back with the Jets and so forth. Hey, shout out to them Panthers. Shout out to the C3 Podcast. Shout out to the listeners. Keep pounding.
Pounding. See, that's the vibe, man. Where did we go wrong? That's the vibe. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Isn't that a song?
Oh, no.
We need to start playing that song. We need to be happy about this team because everything is out in front of us, man. Like, look, we said that Seattle, now people are saying Detroit, but for a while, if you looked at the record, Seattle was the biggest test next on our record. And we
not even a test,
today.
Not a test, but a need. Look, this is the first time, Cody, you have kind of been. Usually, you're the that's tank guy, and then surprisingly
play for.
Yeah, but but we were mad at. I was mad at you for like trying to be like, oh, I'm being a team guy now, and I just want to win. I thought you were saying it a little prematurely this year. I think this win right here, as the Bucks lose, actually make it a reality. That's what I'm saying. Like today was, if we would have lost this game, yes, you could have given me all the stats that the Bat Daddy would give me. You could have given me all the scenarios, but this one projects us in a different way, I think. I mean, it's like there. I mean, this was a big game for the Carolina Panthers with the team nobody believed in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I thought it was a giant win. It's like, can you name a win in the last 5 years that has been more important than this one? And I don't think you can.
I mean, no,
5 years.
This feels the best. And the fact that we haven't won on the road in over a year, that was a big deal. And by the way, the reason, I don't change my opinion like I changed my underwear. Those other years that I did want to tank, the Panthers never had a shot to win the division. Meanwhile, right now, this year, so look, Seattle's done. Our next games are the Pittsburgh Steelers. They are not a great football team. And their quarterback position is so up in the air right now. What's his name? Kenny Pickett got put into concussion protocol. Mitchell Trubisky was out there throwing interceptions. Like this defensive backfield, we're meant to go head to head with that kind of team. The Detroit Lions right now, they're looking like a tough test for us, but we play them at home. And that matters, man, especially if we're going to be building towards a potential run at the division. Then we finish our division, we finish our schedule in division. We control our destiny. And if you're Steve Wilkes, that's what you're telling to the Carolina Panthers. Everything you want is out in front of you. Don't ask no questions. Go out there and take that shit from them. And that's what we're about to do, baby. Come on. Boom. Agreed. Mic drop. What's up?
Agreed.
All right. Let's go to the next call.
Podcast brothers, how y'all doing? Woo!
I think
5-8. 5-8. Man, we played our fucking hearts out, man. Do you see the run game? That's the way I play, like playing on man. I use all three fucking running backs, man. Shout out to J.C. Horn and the dude from Florida, man. C.J. Anderson, whatever, man. Is it me or is he playing better since Wilkes is fucking the head coach and we got rid of Phil Snow? And hey, man, we played a damn good motherfucking game. That damn defense was sick. 2 interceptions, 3 fucking sacks. Man, Frankie Louvu was damn balling, man. And shout out to Terrence Marshall Jr. Catch of the fucking year. Y'all see that damn catch, man, between his damn legs, man? Oh, my God, man. Beautiful. I'm happy. 5-8, y'all. 5-8. Give me a take on that, y'all. Keep pounding.
Yeah, dude, we have to talk about that. That Terrace Marshall catching it between his legs. Incredible. Like, I mean, literally using his legs, never letting it touch the ground. Dude, Sam threw a dart and TMJ made a good catch, man. You cannot give up on these young players, and I hope that's what it goes to show. A lot of these players that are young and they've experienced some ups and downs. You can't give up on them. There's talent in those players. You have to cultivate that talent. And I believe that now you're starting to see that with a lot of these guys.
Mhm.
And shout out to Terrace Marshall, man. That was an incredible play that he made today.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Shout out to, and I don't want to, I know that like sometimes it's just easy to find, and I get mad at people that find the easy answers to things that are right or wrong. But look, is that Terrace Marshall Jr. languished under Matt Rule, and he's been nothing but good since Matt Rule left. Maybe it's Robbie Anderson leaving, but come on. How has he not been? He's been like the most productive receiver for the Panthers in the last 3 weeks, 5 weeks or something. I don't know. Look, I'm happy for Terrace Marshall Jr. I wish I want him to do even more at this point. I'm a little disappointed in the Panthers passing game when I really look at the stats. Wasn't even a little bit better than that. DJ Moore, no catches. Really?
Yeah. It killed me. That probably lost my fantasy season.
First one should have been a TD all day. That was just Sam Darnold hanging it behind him, wasn't ready for it. If he led him on that, touchdown.
Yeah.
The number's 252-228-5098. Man, I'm so incredibly thankful that we're back, baby, and the fans are back. It's awesome. Let's go to the next goal.
Yo, it's White Chocolate Espresso. And guess what? I'm calling for one reason.
I know what it is.
I want my money. I want it now. Cash App. $K Bosch 89. Let me spell it for you. $KBOSH 89. Can you say it again? I'll say it again. Get a pen, get a piece of paper, and write it down. So I don't want you to make any mistakes. $KBOSH 89. How about JC Horn? Peace.
Poor damn D-Baby is gonna be broke.
Hey, look.
Listen, we might not see G-Baby again, dude. Yeah. We might not see him again, to be honest with you.
He already called up. We're
gonna he's a man of his word. He'll be back.
You might have to get on a payment plan for this.
Yeah,
let's go to the next call. We got a lot of calls.
C3 Nation, what's going on? Nate Hedden of the Panthers Den. Let me tell you something, man. It is 3 minutes and 12 seconds left. This is going to be my only call tonight. Are y'all seeing this? We are dominating the line of scrimmage. We are running this ball down their neck. It's 27-17. Mm-hmm. It's 3 minutes and 6 seconds, and they just took their final timeout. I'm sorry, Panther Nation. Look, it's time to come on in. It's time to come in. Forget about these little draft picks and whatnot.
We're about winning after
time today. To bring your minds in, and it's time to focus. We're about to be in that playoff conversation.
Yep.
It's time for us to rally. Forget the tank talk. I'm gonna twist Pastor Troy's words up. I don't care what you say. It ain't no tank in the bank.
Hey,
that's the new. This is what we're going with. Mm-hmm. It's win time. We can do this. Everybody needs to start believing from this day forward. Keep pounding.
I really believe this is the game that made us for me personally. I don't know what you guys were thinking, but this is the game that all of a sudden now I've pivoted completely in the direction of this year.
This is real.
Is that it just felt like, especially as we watched the demise of Tom Brady in front of our eyes. And I've been one of the last holder outs of him. I don't think it's just him. He's led some last quarter final game. He's bad right now. The Bucs are toast, it looks like. I thought today if they would have went and won on the road against the 49ers, against the Purdy or whatever, then you're sitting there thinking they're a gritty team that's finding their way. They're not. And the Panthers may be that team. The number's 252-228-5098. Let me not skip over the long call.